Hello, and welcome. Take a moment now to breathe. Let the outside world fall away just for a while. Today, we're not going to follow the noise of the world. We're going to follow the soft whisper within. Because your heart, your true heart, already knows the way. It's been waiting for you to be still enough to hear it. All it's asking is that you trust it. 1. The voice within you. There is a voice inside you that's quiet, but constant. It doesn't compete. It doesn't scream. It waits patiently, gently. It speaks in feelings, in intuition, in sudden clarity when your mind finally quiets down. It isn't loud like fear, or demanding like doubt. It's gentle. It's wise. It's your heart. And Louise Hay taught us, there is a place within each of us that is divine and wise. That place is not outside. It's not in someone else's approval, not in their validation, not in the next achievement or relationship. It's inside and it knows. It's the part of you that has always known. The part that says yes or no without explanation. The part that can't be reasoned with because it's truth, not logic. To follow that voice is to come home to yourself. 2. The world will always have opinions. The world will always have something to say. It will tell you what to do, what to want, who to be. It will measure you by how much you have, how productive you are, how perfectly you perform. But the world doesn't know your story. It doesn't know your quiet nights, your private pain, your soul's calling. No one else carries your dreams. No one else feels your longing. That's why trusting your heart is an act of courage and also an act of freedom. Because when you stop chasing what others expect, you begin to remember who you really are. I trust the wisdom within me, Louise would say. I am always guided to the right decisions, even if they look wrong to others, even if no one else understands. 3. Fear blocks intuition. Fear is loud. It panics. It pushes. It says, hurry, decide, fix it now. But your heart never rushes you. Your heart says, wait, feel, breathe, because truth isn't found in pressure. It's found in peace. When we are afraid, we tighten. We overthink. We analyze everything to death. But your heart doesn't live in the mind. It lives in the body, in sensation, in stillness, in trust. To hear it, you must quiet the chaos. And to trust it, you must choose love over fear, presence over panic. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. Louise reminds us, there is nothing missing. Only trust that needs to be restored. When you do, you stop reacting and begin responding from a deeper place. 4. Your heart wants to heal you. Your heart is not your enemy. It doesn't want to hurt you. It wants to free you. It doesn't want revenge. It wants peace. It doesn't hold grudges. It holds truth. And it wants to lead you back to yourself. Every time you felt broken, your heart was still whole. Every time you felt lost, it quietly whispered, this is not the end. You don't have to fix yourself to be worthy of love. You don't have to earn your healing. Your heart wants to hold you until you remember how to hold yourself. You don't need every answer. You just need alignment. You just need to follow what feels like love, what feels like home. I love myself just the way I am. That's what Louise would say. 5. When you trust your heart, you align with life. There is no greater power than alignment. Not perfection, not performance. Alignment. When your thoughts, Your words and your actions are all guided by your heart. You stop forcing life and start flowing with it. You attract what belongs. You release what doesn't. You stop chasing and start receiving. Your energy softens. Your body relaxes. Opportunities find you. People see the real you. I listen with love to my inner voice, Louise would say. I am safe. I am guided. I am loved. Because when you are guided by love, you are never off track. Even your detours have purpose. Trusting your heart won't always feel easy, but it will always feel right. And that's more than enough. 6. You are already worthy. You don't need to become someone else to be worthy of love. You don't need to hustle for your worth or prove yourself through perfection. You were born worthy, whole, enough. But somewhere along the way, life made you forget. Maybe it was the words of someone who didn't know how to love. Maybe it was the pain you never deserved. Maybe it was the world telling you you weren't enough, again and again. And so, you began to believe them. You began to shrink, to dim your light, to disconnect from the truth that lives in your heart. But now, you get to remember. You get to come back home. As Louise Hay reminds us, I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. I am in the process of positive change. Loving yourself isn't a reward for being perfect. It's the beginning of your healing. It's the medicine that makes everything else possible. When you love yourself first, you stop abandoning your needs. Your heart knows ... it always has ... and the more you listen, the more you will hear ... this isn't about fixing yourself. It's about remembering yourself ... returning home to the place of peace within. So, slow down ... tune in ... and trust ... because your heart is your compass, and it's leading you exactly where you're meant to go ... Thank you for being here. If this message touched your soul, take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe ... And if your heart says someone else needs to hear this ... feel free to share it. Your presence matters ... and your heart is already guiding you home ... See you in the next video.